Have you ever started working on a project and it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until it's like, you know, what was supposed to be a little simple project has kind of grown to be a much, much bigger project? Well, yeah, that's what this second puzzle of the Tangler has turned out to be. I just had an idea. I was like, oh, this will be fun. We'll just do a little thing. And then the redstone kept growing and growing. And we have what's going to be basically a complete standalone game now for this second puzzle of the Tangler. So yeah, we got a lot of redstone we're going to be doing today. The second puzzle of the Tangler is going to be more about, it's not about solving the puzzle so much as it's about coming up with a good team strategy to defeat it. So as a recap, if you remember, the first puzzler of the Tangler had to do with creaking and line of sight. I changed the whole look in here from snowy to more of like a museum style here. And the reason is because I wanted to have the paintings here. So everywhere you see a painting, there's actually a little creaking behind it, a little poking out there. And each creaking has like a detector on it, so when you look at it, he like kind of knows you're looking at it, and various doors open up and close and stuff like that. In fact, I'm missing a door right here. But yeah, I like the way this looks, and I like the way it plays a little bit better with the paintings as well. It's a little bit more obvious how you need to interact with this puzzle, which I thought it probably needed. And when they're done with this puzzle, they hop down here. I obviously finish all this up here. It's kind of a long passageway, and then it comes down here, and this will lead to puzzle 2, and then the two players will split into separate sides and stuff like that. I basically went over here because there was already a big open cavern and it saved me a lot of digging. Now, before we get going on the Tangler, the second piece of the Tangler, I want to do something here that I'm very, very excited about. Hello there, Mr. Gasty, hanging from my little hairline. I hung this guy upside down from my crane. Love it. Anyway, I'm very excited to do Skizz Pyramid. Now, for those that don't know, this is basically Skizz' season-long project that he's been working on, and he finally opened it, and it's finally ready to go. It is based off of, first of all, I know nothing about this stuff, and I'll just go from what he's told me, but it's about Maslow's, I think it's Maslow's pyramid, where, I'll try to put something on the screen right now, where I think there's like 5 levels to this pyramid, and each level of the pyramid is kind of a process of psychological development, where like at the bottom level it starts at, you know, your physiological needs, survival, food, that kind of thing. The second one is like safety and security, then loving and belonging and being part of a family and stuff like that. The fourth level is self-esteem and like your self-respect and your confidence, thing like that. And then tier 5 is like self-actualization or something like that, where it's like you decide why you're here and what your purpose is, and I don't even know. I haven't even seen up there yet. So apparently Skizz has to do like a little bit of customization for everyone, and he said, I put my head into the drop here, which, by the way, that was very much messed with my head before. But I put my head in there, and Skizz has customized it for me, and he said it's ready. What I know about this is just that, well, it's munching time. He's got dispensers under here, I think, that are like shooting bamboo into the face of Nooch and Snoogans. Of course they're that. Set spawn and strip down to your birthday suit. Okay, I'm good at that, I suppose. Here we go. Nervous? No, I'm not nervous. What are you talking about? It's gonna be easy. Here we go. Welcome to the Physiological Layer. Your task, live. Okay. I mean, I can do that, right? Here you will find you only care about one thing: survival. Breathe, eat, survive. Life's basics. I'm gonna die at least 50 times in here. Just letting you know right now. Just tripwire. Go. Now, oh, if I remember correctly, this is like super swimming and I already got stuck. And I don't know which way to go. And this is the part where I'm gonna drown. I'm quite certain of it. Let's see. Go. Oh, it keeps stopping me with the little bumps. We're just gonna go ahead and die now.
Your lungs, they feel depleted. For air you yearn. Around that turn, keep it moving.
Oh!
Be defeated. Why am I a pirate?
Alright, so he's got little audio cues throughout here. That was awesome. I honestly have no idea, like, that was the way to go, but did I just get lucky, or do all roads lead to that? I don't know. But we're alive and we didn't die. Air, sweet air, up you go. Step cautiously now. Okay, stupid parkour. Obviously, we have to shift through this whole thing, and every time I jump, it's gonna take a little bit of, like, Yep. How do you... As soon as you jump, you get burn-footed and hot and burny. I don't like... I think I'm onto the right track, though. I have to, like, jump and then release and crouch again in midair or something. Ow! Okay, I mean, that was one way. I can't afford to take a tick every time. There's no way this is gonna work. Nope. Okay, we're never gonna get through here. I don't have the skill set to do this. Nope, half a heart. This is the part where we die. There's gotta be a way to do this with, like, shift, jump, crouch, shift, something. Oh, I did it. Okay, I'm a champion. No, I'm not so much a champion anymore. I guess we just keep going. Blibbity, 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 blibbity. Okay, back for the third time. We got lots of hearts now. We should be able to do this. We're getting better. We're not getting better. Oh, okay. I see. You just got to get to the edge and do a little thing. Oh, I made that way harder than it was. Okay. Here we go. New stuff. What do I do? What do I do with things here? Do I jump? I jump onto this so that I don't take damage. Nailed it. Okay, we're going back into the water with 2.5 hearts. This is surely going to be easy, right? Oh, what's this say? All is not lost. Keep it up, and in the end, get something with the... No! Oh, wait, was that air there? That was not air there. It's not air!
Oh, your lungs, they feel depleted.
Yeah, my lungs are depleted. Shut your face, Skizz. And again, we're taking the first right this time. Going down here. Oh, that looks promising. Promising? Please? No, it trolls me. What was that there for? Oh, this is dumb. This is dumb. Come on. Death by Barry. Okay, the trick here is to stay pointing in the middle of the block by looking down. I'm an expert in stuff. Can you imagine dying to a berry bush? How embarrassing would that be? And press the button. Go. Okay. We're making progress. High is the way, but all eyes are upon the ground. Okay, this is all powdered snow, I believe. Oh, and I don't know. There's a maze here. There's a maze here. Yup. Everything is dumb. This is super dumb. Skizz, you're dumb. Whoops, you fell. Don't worry. The key is look up. Oh, high is... Oh, it shows me the way right here. Okay, we're paying attention. I'm gonna die to freezing damage though. Yep. I don't have the light for that. We're having fun. This is the fun part, everyone. Yes, you've tuned in for the moment of fun. Maybe this time we'll try it. I know pros know how to do that. I don't know how to grab that vine thing. Just jump on top of it, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna just jump right into the water and everything's gonna be great. Nailed it.
Ouch, looks like a tiny stabbing. Keep on going with pain bestowing and leave behind my endless blabbing. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I hate him, he's such a jerk. Okay, looking at the puzzle here, I go down around there, I come from there, and there I go into the middle there, maybe? And then from the middle, go across to there. I think that's what we gotta do. And that gives me a reprieve from the snow as well, I believe. So, here we go. Okay, this is a joke. Clearly, I'm supposed to get here with more health, because now I gotta go over there, around there, skadoodle around that, down there, into the thing, frosty reprieve there, and then go from there, over there, to there, into the hole. I don't think I'm making it with half a heart. Can you sprint in snow? All right, here we go. Send, go, run. Nope, that's not working at all. Nope, okay, that's not possible. Get your fill of berries, but don't break them, okay? Yeah, okay, eating berries. Good thing I read. I read so much. This is great. Berries help a lot. Yeah, this should be much easier with food, idiot. Walking through the snow. I meant, walking through the snow. We're gonna be a little bit more careful this time. And we go here. Excellent. Eat the num-a-nums. Okay, part 2. Doing the thing. Following where we're supposed to go. Staying on the angles. I'm not cold. Everything's fine. It's toasty. Balmy, in fact. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Last section. This should be easy for a professional like myself who just never makes a mistake. Into the icy hole. Okay. What's all this nonsense? Why is that there? Is that lights? I don't know what's going on there. One small slip and all is lost. Slow and steady. Oh! Peachy! Very happy fun sauce. Just skadoodling through the neighborhood. Everything is warm and toasty. Staring at the ground. Oh no. Oh, what a jerk. Skizz! All right. I'm a parkour champion, everybody. I'm a parkour champion. Wait, is that a 4-block jump or that's a 3-block jump? It's a 3-block jump. We could do this. Okay. And okay. Think I want to take this at a little bit of an angle? Maybe? Let's try. Oh! Unstoppable. Nailed it. Okay. Perfect aim is what you need. Once you hit the water, do not slow down. Keep moving and look for the bubbles to what the crap is... Skizz! I see water down there. I don't know why there's oh, those are gates. All right, we're floating right through those, and we're gonna land in the water, and everything's gonna be great. And then something about bubbles. 1, 2. I just want to say it was an honor having you along with me, and I appreciate your support in this fatal endeavor. Skadoodle! Oh! Okay. And we're going. We're doing the thing. We're going super fast. Bubbles? But my bubbles? Okay, this gives me air. Oh, I'm so good at this. What is happening? It's like a swirling vortex of sadness. Where do I go? Do I keep doing the up? More up? More upping? With the up? Where do I go, Skizz? Bubbles. Where the heck am I supposed to go in here? Is it down here? What's this? Is this a thing? We found a thing. We're doing the thing. We're moving. Oh, we don't have much air. Yeah, they're depleted. No. That's stage 2, everybody. It's easy. This is super easy. Okay, eat the carrot. I really wish I grabbed more berries, but wait, 4 carrots. Okay, that's a lot. All right, we're good then. All right, welcome to Welcome to Shelter and Security. Use the structures around you wisely. I know a little bit about what this is about because I've seen Skizz working on this. Yep. Skeletons are running around here in mine carts, and they're going to shoot me in the face with the arrows, and I've got to use these little blockers here to not get shot in the face. This first one seems easy. As soon as he goes around the corner here, we go. He's dumb. It's easy. Okay, there's going to be another skeleton right there. Yep. And yep, okay, so it looks like the same thing, just a little bit thicker walls. We just gotta go when he's right. Ow! This is easy. This is super easy, all right? I said it was easy. Okay, what does this jerk want? Okay. Whoa. Okay, no gap or nothing to protect me here, so... Oh, I guess I should probably go carrot power. All right, this one looks like it's gotta be full send right now with the goal of, like, tucking my bits into there while he goes over, and then I go around, I think. Nothing, this is gonna be... You're gonna be amazed. You're gonna be amazed. Bob and weave. We're weaving. Oh, look at this. Jerky. Oh, 2, everybody. Look, there's 2 skeletons this time. I'm having more fun. Okay, we need to stay under the top guy and just block that guy. Yeah, there's enough time for me to get right there, I think. Here we go. Skadoodle. But there's a little hut of happiness. We're gonna go in that hut of happiness. I'd like being happy. Okay, go back on all your little stupid swerviness. Here we go. We go in here now. We close the door. And... well, I don't know. I can't see when to go. All right, hold on. We got to wait for him to come back here so I can plot out my thing here. When am I supposed to go? When he's... oh, this is tricky. I think we go now. Now? How about now? I like the now option. We're nowing. All right. It looks like these guys are in glass. They're gonna like pop up and shoot me in the face right when I least expect it. Am I supposed to be here? I think I'm supposed to be here. What's happening? Skizz? What the what? Okay, well, I hop up here and yep, those guys are gonna shoot me in the face as soon as I do. Okay, so once I'm up there, oh, what's that do? What did that do? Okay, target blocked. Oh, I gotta get them to shoot. Oh, I gotta get them to shoot the target block? Come on, stupid. Nope. Okay, this might not be the best course of action. What? For real? Huh. Yeah. You're dumb. Wait, maybe I'm dumb. And then. Ow! Wait a minute. Was there supposed to be a checkpoint that I didn't check or point? Seriously, no checkpoint? No checkpoint. I gotta do all that business again. Oh, well, yes, I do have an epidemic account. Thank you for asking. Up for yes. All right, we're pretty much experts at level 1 now. I totally nailed that second pass. Everything's great. So we gotta do level 2 again here. And where's the jerk face? There he is. All right. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Sprint faster. Go, 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 go. Nailed it. Up. Go in here. We go under here. We go right there. We go here. We go under here. We run. We go. Everything's fine. Into the house of happiness. Close the door. And we open the door. And we flee. We dodge. We go. We move. Okay. We nailed that. Perfect. All right, we're back to this stupid thing. All right, I think I've got this now. We got the lever down. The targets are up. And I just need to turn. Shoot. Oh, this is such a pain. Shoot. Oh, gotta be so quick here. Get a better shot. There we go. Close you. Did that work? I don't know if that works or not. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh, I get it. And then I do the thing. I did a puzzle like this a long time ago. Okay. Yes. Idiot Tango's got it now. I got him on the target block, and then I lift the thing, and it bops the thing off, and then they fall on the trap door. Okay. All right. I got your stupid puzzle here. Come on. There we go. There's one. I think. Ow! Nope. Oh, I'm taking too much damage. I gotta eat. In other news, eating and flipping a trapdoor both happen to work off of right click, and guess which one takes priority? Well, the good news is we can get back here pretty easily now. I got back here without even using my carrots this time. So here we go again with this puzzle that I just love so much. Come on, shoot. Shoot. There's one, I think. And okay, we got that. We got that. We pull the lever. I said we pull the lever. Where'd the arrows go? Okay, that's a lot of arrows there. Come on. Yeah, stupid door, stupid door. I got through your stupid door. Look at this redstone. This redstone is all dumb, Skizz. Dumb redstone. Dumb. Okay, fine. Maybe I'm a little bit impressed. Good job, Skizz. And we go up. We go up. Huh. Oh, nothing is killing our face anymore. I'm so happy. You know what would make me happier is a freaking checkpoint! Layer 3, love and belonging. Yeah, that's totally what I'm feeling right now. Throughout this layer, you'll see several foxes. Step lightly, gather their trust, and add to your family by breeding them with the available berries. Make it official with a name tag station and reverse Santa, and up you go. Oh, okay. How do I know when I'm done? Just name them. That's it. I'm gonna flap your flappers. Is anything gonna kill me in the face? Oh, bottle of enchanting. Why? Oh, smart boy for the things with the naming of the things. Okay. Name tags. Name your fox. Totally gonna keep it appropriate. Let's see. Let's go with Slimic Wishes. He had a stupid checkpoint. 9-1. Come here, Mr. McFly wishes he had a stupid checkpoint. Nah. Love me. Love me. Love me. Love me. Love. Loving. You're loving? You already got a berry in your face hole. Yeah. Who's this? Who's this? It's homie. Homie what? Homie Goob. I honestly know nothing about taming foxes. Am I supposed to? Oh, okay. Come on, buddy. Come on, little guy. I'm just sneaking over here. Homie Goob. And, oh yeah, you look how good you are. Hey, look at you, Mr. Slimic wishes he had a checkpoint. That's right. Okay, now do I ascend to Fox Happy Land or something? What is going on, little guy? Do I swim up? More with the up? Where do I go? Oh, look, everybody. We did it. We're here. Where's my face? I don't have a face. Why don't I have a face? Weird side of a note block. Here we go. What's this say?
Here you are. You've made it to layer 4. This layer of Maslow's pyramid assumes that while you're now taken care of from a physiological, a shelter and security, and even a love and belonging standpoint, you strive for more. Layer 4 is centered around
for checkpoints.
Clearly stated, we're starting to realize that simply living and being a part of a family, group, or community is not quite enough. We want to know what separates us. What do others respect about us? More importantly, what do we respect about ourselves? Find your station and give a little read to your book. You'll notice a small passage I've included specifically about you. Your task is to add to this book. Think about it.
Oh, no.
What is something about you that you genuinely respect?
Oh, no.
Not an easy task for some.
No,
That's why layer 4 isn't
definitely
exactly
not.
achieved by everybody.
Not me.
Keep in mind that this book is for your eyes only and anybody whom you wish to share it with.
Oh.
The honor system here. Don't go reading everybody else's books. I'm good.
I want to go
Once
reading
you've filled
everybody
it
else's
out,
books.
do not sign it. Take it with you to the next layer. You're going to need it. Okay, now, parkour it is. I was able to do this, so it should be a walk in the park for you. Grab a handful of chicken in case you need it and get going.
Handful of chicken. All right, here we go. Welcome to Layer 4, scene. This is the moment in life where we start to recognize what separates each one of us from a respect standpoint. It can be one thing, it can be different assets in which we offer, while your task is to identify and write down what it is to you you respect about your, clearly it's not my reading capabilities, or what you that stands out. It seems not without a degree of understanding, or at least acknowledging what is others respect about you. So this is deep stuff. So while you mull it over regarding what it is you would like to point out, let's first dive into what it is that sticks out to others. Oh, here we go. Tango, what stands out about you is that you literally, all right, here we go. I love this guy. Tango, what stands about you is that you literally have no redeeming qualities and you suck. That's called the Skizz treatment, buddy. The worse he treats you, the more he likes you. Plus, he's apparently speaking in the third person now. Now let's get down to business. On the surface, one may assume that what it is about you others simply can't ignore is the perfect marriage between your genius and your work ethic. While each value on its own is enough to make great things happen, you found a way to join them together to bring iconic experiences to life. But in the core of why you do that, you find a great centering in witnessing others' experience of your creations. True. And if it reconfirms your purpose, that is what separates you. At the end of the day, you love bringing joy, and that is a treatment to a person's soul. Aww. Whew. Okay, I have to write something in this book. I gotta think about this. All right, my book is finished. I wasn't gonna show this to you guys, but why not? Here we go. Well, we all know respecting myself definitely is not my strength. I sometimes pride myself on not priding on myself. With that said, I do believe I have a strong work ethic and attention to detail. When I'm passionate about something, I stop at nothing until it's perfect in my eyes. The phrase, good enough, let's move on, is one I'm not frequent to make. But Skizz, your assessment was correct. In the end, I truly love bringing joy to other people with my creations. I enjoy sharing my work with others. That's a very much abbreviated version. It'll do. It'll do. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing. Speaking of good at this kind of thing, can we just fast forward until I'm done with this section of the... Oh, I finally made it. That was the worst experience of my life. Did I mention I hate parkour? That was like, I had to go through like 20 chicken to get my fat butt up here. Okay, that was... Did not enjoy that section. Whoa. Oh, hey now. What's going on? Click here if you have epidemic. I do.
Welcome to self-actualization. Though experts today believe the number is higher, Abraham Maslow himself estimated that less than 1% of the human population reaches this level. This is the level one achieves when they have realized their fullest potential. This is what happens when you not only understand what you were put here to do, but you're actually doing it. Don't mistake it with the pinnacle of what you can be, but rather the pinnacle of what you should be, what you're supposed to be. Have another think and add a new page to your book titled Why I'm Here. Write down what it is you think you're supposed to be doing at your very peak of existence. Some of you may feel you're already doing it today. For the sake of this exercise, feel free to express what you imagine your perfect role in this world is. As you can imagine, there is no right answer. Once you've written it down, sign your book to lock it in. Then, the leap of faith. Step into the drop. Once launched, trust the power of belief and land on top of the pyramid before making your way down. Thank you for taking a journey through Maslow's pyramid.
Whoa. That was cool. Okay. All right. I can't look at all the things. Okay. We got to go to here. He said, make a new section called Why Am I Here? Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Why am I here? This is deep stuff. Why am I here? While I do believe I'm currently living a life that most would say is my purpose, I mean, I'm providing some form of entertainment for a wide variety of people. That in itself is extremely rewarding. But I think my true purpose might be to inspire others. Pushing myself to new limits and showing the world my new ideas is my way of lighting the way for others. I hope that in my efforts, others will propel themselves to heights that they wouldn't have normally achieved on their own. Whoo! It's either that or I'm supposed to be making video games. Both are very much a possibility. Okay, the book is signed. It is titled Level 5? Question mark? And now we gotta get out of here. How do we, I love this. I love this. He's just got stuff everywhere. How do we, where? Oh, leap of faith. I like that part. Is okay. Here we go. I think we all know what's gonna happen here. Boom. Is this it now? Do we? I'm not sure how long this is supposed to go on for, but I think I'm done now. I think that's it. Am I missing something? I think that's it. I think we walk down the side of the pyramid now. We're done. Extra done. Well, we've done it. We've done it. That was an extremely enjoyable experience, with the exception of the parkour on level 4 that I felt was totally unnecessary and I hated more than the passions of 1,000 fiery deaths that made me super sad. But overall, Skizz, you did an amazing job. When I got out of the survival thing, I felt that relief, that satisfaction that I had accomplished something, that I'm like, my needs are met. It's time to move on. It actually hit home. You did a great job on this, my friend. Well done. All right, then let's head over back where we're supposed to be here, and that is back at the Tangler. Cub made a whole path from his base down here, connected it to the gaming district. Whoop, under here, kind of like it. All right, into our super secret Tangler entrance here. Float down. Puzzle 1 is here, and well, guys, hello guys, we're gonna need you in a little bit. I had a lot of time where I could build and not record, so yeah. As you can see, there is quite a bit of redstone in this build. Quite a bit of redstone that I kind of had to figure out as I went to. Some new little systems here. Maybe I'll show us a few of them in a little bit here. But I think we're 100% redstone complete. All right, we got a lot to discuss here, so let me show you what's going on with Puzzle 2 of the Tangler. Welcome to Kelp Climber. 1 player to each side, please. Each player has a bed that they need to sleep in because there's a chance they may die. Everyone dies. plates. Each player has a little pressure plate right here that when they both stand down, there's one here and one on the other side over here. When they do, the iron doors will open up and they will enter into their respective sides of the arena. Now, this glass is empty here, so I can walk through now for just testing. This will be blocked off. So yeah, both players are going to be separated onto their respective sides of the puzzle. They will not be able to cross over this glass wall. They will not be able to trade items or throw items across the glass wall, with an exception, which we'll get to in a second here. And like I was saying, this puzzle isn't so much about how to figure it out. I'm going to give you guys a tour in a second, and you guys will probably be able to figure out how to solve it. It's more about deciding what kind of teamwork and what kind of decisions you want to make along the way to get the job done in the right amount of time. This is a timed puzzle. So let's see, a little tour. Here we go. There's a little button on this side, start the game, or to end the game, or give up / try again / I'm a loser and we didn't do too good. We need to start over again. I haven't figured out how long the game will last, but it's going to be about in the 5-minute range, maybe a little bit more. And that's I still got some testing to do where there's a lot of balancing on this one that needs to take place for sure. Okay, so the first thing I should mention is up in the ceiling there, you see 5 droppers up there, 5 droppers over there. Items are going to drop out of those. On this side, it's going to be a whole bunch of iron ingots and an occasional redstone dust. And on the other side over here, it's going to be kelp. Just plain old kelp, the plant, kelp. Now, once the game starts, the items on this side are going to be dropping out pretty much at a constant rate. Nothing's going to happen on this side. Nothing is going to drop on that side, but we got this right here. Every 1 iron ingot here drops 1 kelp over there. So they have to put their iron ingots in here to make kelp drop over there. Now you can see we got our exits up top there. That's where they have to get out. And you can see these gold blocks here going up. Well, we've got every 3 dried kelp blocks extends 1 gold block. And that means 1 on each side. So when you put 3 kelp blocks in here, the first 3, that and that will extend, and they have to build their own staircase to get out of this puzzle. Now, this little contraption right here is their item transfer system. This player can put stuff in this dropper and stand on this pressure plate, and the items will be like ticked over into this barrel. And conversely, this player can put items in that dropper, stand on that pressure plate, and they'll be ticked over to that barrel. And I'm gonna say it's pretty slow. Then back over on the first side here, each player has like their own specific custom room going down. The custom room on this side is campfires. Lots and lots of campfires. They have access to 4 of them to start the game, but they can get more. And on the other side, the custom room is a crafting station. I like this room and I like how it plays here. The idea here, it says keep all lights on to charge the crafter. I should probably say, it shouldn't be lights. I should change that because that's misleading. It should be all, keep all bulbs on. That's what we need to say. Yeah, let's say bulbs, right? Because these are called copper bulbs, right? So when the game is on, all 6 of these copper bulbs are slowly going to be randomizing every so often, like every 6 seconds or so. Every one of them is randomized whether they're on or off. Your job is to turn the ones that are off back on again. And every time, or as long as, I'll say, all of the copper bulbs are on, it will charge the crafter. And this is your chargification light down here. It'll go from 1, and the more it gets charged, 2 to 3 to 4. Anytime all 6 blocks are not, or 6 bulbs are not on, this is going to slowly start to deteriorate. But as long as 1 light is on here, the crafter will automatically craft items at a fixed rate. So they can put items in here and then stand back and just make sure it's staying charged. Make sure they're fighting against the deterioration of the charge here. Make sure all the bulbs are on, and the items will continue to be crafted and land at their feet. So it shouldn't be too hard to piece together. Iron drops down here. They put the iron in there. That makes the kelp drop over here. They transfer the kelp back to this player, who picks the kelp up and cooks it in the campfires. Once they have cooked kelp, they transfer it back to this player, who then grabs it, brings it over here and turns it into kelp blocks, and then brings it over here, puts it in the thing, and 1 staircase has been exposed. The problem with all of this, though, is they're not going to be able to get it done fast enough. Everything works very, very slowly. This item transfer here is like 1 item per second. It's horrible. I mean, they've only got 4 campfires to cook with. They're not going to be able to cook a lot. Every campfire only does what? 1 every 30 seconds, so 4 every 30 seconds. Not a lot of kelp going through there. The crafting machine here, pretty slow. Even if everything is charged, the charge rate or the charge capacity does nothing to do with the speed. The speed is fixed back there, or I should say it has a starting fixed rate at which it will craft items at a fixed rate, and that is very, very slow. And the items dropping out of the ceiling, both the iron and the kelp, are also kind of painfully slow. And with all that pain and misery and slowness, that introduces upgrades. We have 4 upgrades that the players can do during the game to speed things up. Upgrade number 1 is item drop rates. If they upgrade this, items will drop from the ceiling on both sides faster. Now that side still needs iron ingots here to like give permission for every one over there. You're gonna get 1 kelp, but it's still throttled by a speed, as well as all these are of course throttled by a speed. The more items that drop, the faster that they can get moving and do what they need to do. Upgrade number 2 is crafting speed. Pretty much straight up, it turns up the clock rate on this crafter right here, which they're gonna need to do because it starts off very slow. Upgrade number 3 is campfires available. Every time they upgrade that, some of these piston blocks here are removed and pulled. I shouldn't say they're removed, they're pulled back, exposing the bottom of the campfires. Now the idea is they just right click on the bottom here with the kelp, and these trapdoors are here so that when they stand on them, they kind of pick up the kelp automatically that's sitting on the campfire. It helps them, so they can just run down here, pick everything up. Blah, blah, blah. And finally, the last upgrade is item transfer rate. This one's a big one. It's how fast, if I put 10 items in here and stand on here. Oh, hey, whoa, who do whom? What? Who's? Oh, okay, that scared me. I thought there was like a raid thing going on down here, and no, it's I just have a villager head here because we have some sound effects we're gonna add. That was a little bit of panic. Okay, so sound effects aside, the rate at which this transfers items is pretty slow. If you upgrade this, it will start to tick the items faster, and given how much transferring is going on back and forth, it's pretty important to get that going faster. Now, as you might have seen, all upgrades cost 1 compass, and that's where the little bit of redstone from the ceiling over there comes into play. They're dropping a lot of iron ingots and occasionally a redstone dust. Now, as you know, it takes 4 ingots and 1 redstone dust to create a compass. So they're gonna have to actually pass the items over to here. This guy's gonna pick it over here, and he's gonna have to craft the compass and bring it, well, depending on which upgrade they wanna do. If they wanna do campfires or item transfer rate, he just puts it in here himself. If they wanna do one of those, he's gotta transfer the compass back. Once the compass is in the dropper, the upgrade activator, synchronization required. Both players need to stand on this pressure plate at the same time for a few seconds, and then you'll get like a boop, and it will apply the upgrade, and whatever you did will get faster. Now, all of that is super simple, right? It is super easy as it is already right now, like basic stuff. I figured it had to be a little bit harder, so you know what? I love the rats from Hungry Hermits so much that we decided, and by we I mean evil me, decided to add rats to this game. So occasionally, rats are gonna start to fall through the cobwebs, and the cobwebs are there for a very important reason. It's because I want the players to be able to know. They'll obviously be able to hear the rats, but I want them to be able to see when a rat is coming and estimate when that rat is about to fall. You see, there's these magma blocks here, and right now they're extended. When the game is on, they are not going to be extended. They're going to be pulled back so that the rats will just fall right through, hit the ground, and come out and nibble on your bits. Unless your teammate is paying attention or willing to help you out, because by standing on this pressure plate here, it will extend the magma block over there as long as you're standing on this pressure plate. So if you want to sacrifice your time, pro tip, you can save your teammate from the pain and agony of having to deal with rats by just standing here and letting them burn very quickly on the magma blocks and then popping off. And it's reciprocal. The guy on this side is the same thing. He can see when the rats are coming down, the silverfish, I should say, when they're falling down, and extend that magma block and protect his teammate as well. So some call outs of like, hey, I got silverfish in 10 seconds. Help me out. Like that kind of thing is what I'm expecting. So all in all, what we have is what's probably going to be a very frantic game, right? Can you communicate with your teammate and coordinate what you're doing and how you're transferring the items? Can you discuss in real time what upgrades you think are a priority? And can you get everything done so that you can craft 30 dried kelp blocks in the time limit available? So while the redstone is all done, I still got a lot I've got to do, actually. I've got to get all the stuff stocked. So this is all the kelp and iron. I've got to get the allay into their forever happy fun time home. And I basically just got to make sure the whole thing works. So this is my super fancy filler-upper system here. I just put iron in here. And it should fill up all of these droppers and hoppers in between eventually. I want to have just like a lot of back storage on all this stuff so I don't have to deal with it. I'm just going to put so much stuff in here that it never runs out. All right, you know what? I think I'm ready to turn this thing on and see what breaks, and that's going to be a lot. I know for a fact that, you know, the allays aren't in yet, so the silverfish are not going to spawn. That's okay. Basically, I'm just trying to see, are things dropping? Can I craft things? Can I trade? Can I move things back and forth? Can I use all the various systems here? Here we go. Okay, it's got a little bit of music. That's good. Oh, okay. I forgot to mention, by the way, there's minecarts under here that go randomly. They're hooked up to an armor stand randomizer right there. So the items that drop on the ground will be picked up on occasion, we'll say. So, all right, I'm going around here. I'm picking things up. There's a redstone. Fantastic. I'm going to pass things over. Obviously, I have a bunch of, you know, garbage on me right now. But I would pass here and... there we go. It's got that little pop I added to let you just to accentuate the transfer rate. It's very slow right now, okay? Picking up more stuff. The person over here now would grab this stuff, could come over here and craft his first compass. So let's put in enough stuff to make a compass. In fact, let's put in enough. Let's just say they passed over 2 stuff, right? And now you can see the lights are all randomizing here, right? It's basically 50-50 every update here. I can't believe this is working, by the way. I haven't tested any of this. It's 50-50 whether each light will be on or off. So my goal is just to, right after an update, turn all the lights on, and we should, there it is right there. You should see the lights go. Okay, this is a tough one. This is a tough one because 5 of them turned off. I got them all turned on. You can see I lost a charge there. This should be an easy one. We should be able to gain a charge. And there we go. There's our first craft. Okay. So it did the first thing. All right, let's try and do another one here, right? The goal is, if you're really going to be bulk crafting, is you want to keep these things on and really build up a charge. So you got to be quick on your game. It's not that easy. There's another one. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Okay, so it did a double thing. I'm not sure why it did 2 actually there. That's interesting. So all right, we've got, look at all the stuff over there. We've got 2 compasses on the ground here. So let's just say we're going to pass those both back. Stand here, get the ding. Double pop, excellent. Meanwhile, this guy's just like, yeah, everything's great. He picks everything up here. Say he's going to throw in some iron here. And as he does, that unlocks kelp over there. You can hear the item elevator ticking in the background. I want to see if kelp is going to start to drop here. It should, but it does not seem like it is. Yeah. Okay. So that's the first thing I got to look into. Let's try to, let's see. Let's go do this one here. We'll do campfire. So like, we're going to upgrade campfires here. You can see all the stuff dropping down. We have 4 campfires available. I'm going to spend one of the compasses here. I can't work this because I got to have them both turned off. I can't test this. I need another person. Okay. We're going to get cheaty for just a second here. Did I break that? I need that. Anyway, that's supposed to be there. I'm going to put a wooden pressure plate on this right now, and we're going to cheat just so I can see if the upgrades work. Wait for it. There it is. Upgrade. Okay. So now that should have unlocked new campfires. Yeah. So that piston, or both these blocks got retracted, and we now have 6 campfires available to us. And we turn the game off. Excellent. The music actually stops. Okay. This worked pretty good. The kelp thing didn't work. Let's go see what's going on up there. Okay, redstone debugging here. Let's go. Let's turn the game on and let's throw some iron ingots in the back here. They go right here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 signals there. We should hear the item elevator clicking there, setting the items up. Yes, I know it's noisy. This should have sent a signal up here. I didn't catch whether it did or not, but what it should do is, yeah, that's working. Okay. So that kicks some items from here into here. There's the 4 items right there. All right, so what we've got here is an AND gate. We got to basically say we have to have items here queued up, which says we have kelp waiting to be. We have 4 pending kelp, but now this should be hooked up to the... Oh, did that work? Did it? Oh, does this have to be? It does. That has to be 2 tick. Okay, so we had a signal coming over from this clock over here. This is the item drop clock right here, which you can speed up, by the way, by doing that upgrade. That was sending a line over here to say, hey, drop some kelp if you got any, but because it was 1 tick, it wasn't actually turning the torch off. Now we should have an AND gate here that is correctly going on. Oh, it's actually dropped in there. Should be kelp on the ground down there. Kelp on the ground. Kelp on the ground. Okay, that is more or less how the game works, and it's surprisingly working well. The crafter worked, this upgrade worked. I do have to test the rest of the upgrades, and I have to test to make sure putting a kelp in here actually extends the stairs in sequence, and then the last one will actually open the door up there so the players can get out. But honestly, we're looking good. So overall, I really like this game. It's different. It's not about how to solve it. It's about having good teamwork, good communication, and probably trying to really decide what upgrades you need and how many of them you need. Because as you can see, each upgrade can be performed 5 times max, and the upgrades aren't that expensive. It's only, I mean, discounting the redstone, it's only 4 ingots, which drops a lot. So you really want to get your upgrades in, and you want to get them in early. But do you want items to fall faster, you know, from the ceiling so that you can do everything faster? Do you want to be able to craft faster so your guy over there isn't sitting in that room forever? Campfires are gonna be a bottleneck if you don't unlock them all, or don't unlock some, but the question is, how many are you gonna need to keep up with the cooking of the kelp? And then finally, the item transfer rate. This one is gonna take a lot of time. Players are gonna be standing here transferring dozens of items at a time here, and that rate is slow. You want to get this, if you get this upgraded 5 times, it's like tick, 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 tick. It really moves. Now, I mentioned it, but I don't really hit home that this is a time challenge. I'm shooting for somewhere in the range of 5 minutes, and there'll be audible call-outs. I think it's probably just going to be my stupid voice going like, 3 minutes remaining, 1 minute remaining, 30 seconds remaining, that kind of thing, right? And if you run out of time and haven't exited yet, if you haven't like unlocked that door, you lose, and you have to start over and discuss your strategy and your timings and your upgrade rates and when, and try again. So I think I'm gonna leave it here for today. I mean, we're like 90% done, but a lot of the things are gonna be good for me to do in a live stream. If you have questions about something, stop by on Twitch, of course, as always, and I'll go over the redstone in detail if there's any particular parts, because there are some pretty cool, interesting things here, like how the upgrades work and stuff is kind of cool in some of the cases. All right, we got 1 job left today, and I know there's some of you have been waiting very patiently for this. As some of you know, Hungry Hermits basically got broken in 1.21.6. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details, but basically when an armor stand, when a customer is fed and they're dropped, we shoot arrows out of dispensers to break the armor stand without destroying the armor stand. It's very important. And then we gotta like grab all the items and kind of like merge them together using water streams and stuff. They changed something in 1.21.6 with the way arrows shoot, like something with their hitbox, like it grows in the first couple ticks or something like that. Anyways, the short answer is the arrows are now sometimes missing the armor stands, even though that's like, it should be hitting them. It was hitting them 100% of the time before. So we need to come up with a solution that is going to not require a lot of massive changes and is also obviously going to hit the armor stand again 100% of the time. And solution deployed. This was a tricky one for sure, but we've got a combination here of using amethyst buds to align the armor stands and some magic up top in like an alternating fashion. Now I'll show you. We've got, as you know, we've got some copper grates here, okay, that are waterlogged. That allows the water to push in that direction and in this direction, so opposite. It's always away from the copper, but not form water source blocks in there, okay? So what we've got is the armor stands now are going to fall down on this side for these and then get pushed into the amethyst bud, and that's going to keep the armor stand aligned just enough so that the arrow should hit it every time. And conversely, over here, it's going to fall down, and this water stream coming from that copper grate is going to push it this way into that side of the copper bud and alternating all the way down. Now, up top in free cam here, where the armor stands are dropping in, we had to do this other trick here with like a waterlogged stair, and we had to move the trapdoors a little bit here. So in like the first slot, everything's fine. It's going to go aligned to this side and fall right down that guy and be that aligned, because down below, the water current is going to push it this way. Conversely, this one here, it needs to be the opposite. So when the item comes in and drops down, we need this water stream to push it this way against this trapdoor so it falls down so that it can then be pushed up against the amethyst bud on that side. Servers will be starting in 3 minutes. We better hurry up and test this. Okay, we break on through our barricade. We start the game. We wait. We go through. We gotta hop in here to start our little single player mode, and hopefully things just work. Okay, that opened up. That's great. All right, there's already trash in here from some of the testing. All right, now what I want to do, close the door. What I want to do is wait for some customers to come up here, and I want to make sure that I have at least one customer in slots 2, 4, or 6, because those are fundamentally different now than 1, 3, 5, 7. So I want to make sure I get, one in an odd number and one in an even number, and make sure they're both working. Okay, first customer, let's see, let's take their order. And honestly, it doesn't even matter what we feed them. I just want to make sure the armor stand is going to break. So this is in slot number 2. Here we go. Drop them down, and it broke. Okay, fantastic. That worked perfectly. Okay, and this is armor stand 1. Let's send them down now and see if... Oh, we lost. Of course we lost. Of course we lost. We didn't feed them correctly. But both armor stands broke in both spots. I'm going to test it a few more times here, but I'm hoping we're good here. Nope. Not fixed. The items when the armor stand breaks are getting caught up on the amethyst bud. There's the food, there's the armor. That's a problem. That's a problem. Now, I wonder if instead of amethyst buds, if I just put a full trapdoor there, they have the same horizontal hitbox and maybe even one there as well, so that when the armor stand hits, even no matter where it hits, it's going to hit. I think that might be better. I'm gonna have to give that a try, but not today. Well, that sums up my mood for that fix right now. I'm just gonna stand here in the rain at night and eat my beets. We'll get it fixed. We will get it fixed. No worries, but I appreciate, as always, you guys watching and hanging out. I'm very excited for the Tangler. I gotta start working on the next puzzle right away. Just playing in the rain is kind of refreshing. Anyway, you guys are amazing. I'll see you next time.